tarmac.
And Joe's in front of the Christmas tree, even though it's not Christmas because it's New Year's Eve, and we're here to talk to you about crossing the street correctly, so you don't get any head trauma, or so you can just avoid general trouble. Okay, so first you probably start off with what exactly is the street?
Well, the street is like a metaphor for your pathways in life. You see, the people who are brave and courageous know how to stay on the same side and just deal with their problems and their personal drama. But some people feel the need to cross the street. They think they're too good for their side and they're scared.
So it's not just like a strip of tar with lines going down it.
No.
It's a whole like plethora, a whole range of things.
No. Tarmacs are just for planes like land and leave, but we're crossing the street, only the brave people stay on the same side.
I know, you might run into like warriors or something if you cross to the wrong side, or fire, maybe some people want to set stuff on fire if you're on the wrong side of the street. And so what would be like a good proper way to cross the street? Should you run across the street? Should you walk across the street?
Well, the absolute worst way is to cross the street and then march with like this indignation I hate you. How dare you be on the same side of the street as me?
What happens if you get trapped in the middle of the street and you're like, oh my god, what do I do? Which side do I go on?
Then you should build a snow person and become famous.
We're famous. We built a snowman person in the middle of the street.
Hey,
what do you call it? What do you call it? The female person in control of the town? Control of the state?
The state representative.
Yeah, that person acknowledged our snow person.
She has a name.
And our Mount Avatar. Which is really, really cool.
She has a name.
Let's say you're being chased by your catfish because your piranhas weren't getting cooked with your trout fast enough, and you didn't have a pot, and you just really needed to cross the street. In some people's cases, maybe they need to rescue someone that's trapped in the snowdrift on the street.
Okay, in some rare situations, it is proper to cross the street and not be a total pussy.
Or was it donkey? She actually said the P word. Facebook users, YouTube users. Jenna just cursed right there.
Yeah, well, Jenga piranha.
Maybe just cross the street. Well, you come over here and cross the street. Cross to my side.
Okay.
I'll show you what's happening in Sparkle Town.
Well, there's this little song I learned in preschool. It goes like this. Stop, look, and listen before you cross the street. First, use your eyes and ears, then use your feet. And that is how you cross the street. Unless you're a pussy.
How come they have people show up on the sign when you cross the street instead of just like a symbol? Or like a piranha or a trout. Like a creamy starfish or something.
It's a
Is that racist?
Not middle class America.
Maybe I should have asked about that. So what other advice should you give to people crossing the street that are maybe afraid to?
Don't be such a pussy.
Maybe they should grow up. Maybe they should figure out that maybe they're being a little immature and not crossing the street. Maybe they think they're being mature by not crossing the street, but they really are being immature.
Sometimes they're being immature by crossing the street and marching with moral indignation and then ignoring.
Oh wait, she's doing her moral indignation hand gestures right here. Oh wow.
I have to cross the street because I don't like the people on the other side. I think I'm more mature than them.
You just demonstrated immaturity right there. Maybe the people who aren't crossing the street could maybe shovel the corners because they haven't done that here at all.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of corners.
It's really annoying.
You say you're angry and you're not walking across the street, now you have a bunch of corners to go over because you weren't mature enough to shovel them.
It's not too good to shovel the street.
Damn, she's an angry little feisty woman there, angry tarmac man.
I'm an angry Amazon warrior.
I can't do that cry. What the heck is that?
It's kind
wait, that's an Indian.
That's racist.
That's an Indian. How do you, what's your battle cry?
As an Amazon warrior?
Yeah. Like, Amazon warrior!
Yeah! Piranha power!
You're upgrading your weaponry?
Getting some chainmail.
I'm just saying, if you had chainmail, right, and maybe you had like a GUN or like some kind of sticky object, and someone was trapped in the middle of the street while another person was burning something down, then I might feel bad for that person, except, you know, the fact that he can't cross the street to begin with kind of says something.
Yeah, it kind of says something about his character and like sense of courage or maturity or Dewey.
He doesn't know about his courage or maturity because he hasn't crossed yet. He's an uncrosser.
I don't even want to know.
He's an uncrosser. It's the opposite of crossy. Okay, I'll put it to you this way. If your Jenga system has some spaces on the top, but a lot wider spaces on the bottom, and jellyfish can't swim through from one side to another, they may want to think about crossing the street to where the sharks are.
No. That's a bad idea. Because running away from your problems is never a good idea.
You're just trying to escape from your piranha. You don't want your skin eaten off, Jenna. You don't want to have no skin. You don't want to be crossing the street in the middle of winter with no skin on saying, I'm mature, I'm not afraid anymore. Look at me, I've crossed the street. I'm a successful human being.
Yeah, don't be like a catfish.
Also, don't run across the street when there's a bunch of traffic coming your way, unless you're building a snow person and they have every reason to stop for you. Because we found that out.
Yeah.
We did. Because I almost fell into the street a couple of times when we were building that snow person.
Yeah.
And people were more than willing to stop for me, but only because I was in the middle of the street at the time. Couldn't chosen the side.
I'm in the middle of the street. Look at me.
You're in the middle of the wall.
You what?
You're kind of glowing just a little bit.
Oh,
Freaky Sheet 3, the version.
oh, Freaky Sheep in the street.
Happy New Year, Freaky Sheet.
Freaky Sheep in the street. Freaky Sheep. Freaky Sheep.
What if you don't march across the street? What if it's more like you're skipping across the street? You have to get to your panda.
Well, that makes you a little less of a pussy.
Or your alligator. Maybe it's like your cow. Maybe it's your fox or something.
Go make a date with your fox.
Make a date with your fox on the New Year and cross the street. Suck it up. Grow some you-know-what and cross the street. Yes, cross. Do us a favor, cross. You can do it. It's not that difficult. You can cross at a red light. You can cross through the middle, except a lot of traffic is coming towards you. Are there different ways you can cross that are acceptable? Like, can you just walk? Can you strut across the street? If you're a hot guy, strut across the street. I like when guys strut across the street. Don't flash the camera, Jenna.
What? Chicken butt.
Maybe you can, like, booty walk across the street.
I'm not even going to do that because that's going to ruin my political career.
Your political career's already been trashed.
Yeah, because I'm Jenna the androgynous Jew.
You just totally shot your career down with that. This is going online, you do know that, so it's not my fault.
I know.
Erase and replace, erase and replace.
Erase and replace Mattress Terror.
For better America. Obama for president in 2010.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo! Okay, great. Are we done explaining crossing the street?
We're done explaining
We are
crossing
done.
the street, you pussy.
We roll. We're uploading now.
Yeah.
Happy New Year!
Crappy New Year.